Hello, my fiery friends. Welcome to another awesome and fiery fun stream. I'm your host, the Infernoman here, and hopefully you're having a wonderful Sunday night wherever you are at. So, two big things to keep in mind before we get started for this evening. One, I'm not really big on the game, if you will. So I'm not a sports ball person. Yes, I do know about football and everything, but that's not my jam. So that's kind of the reason why I decided to pop in tonight. And also, actually, I don't have an actual deck to show off for the evening. So what exactly are we going to be doing this evening? Well, I'm glad you asked. So without further ado, let's just jump into it right now and explain to you exactly what we're going to be playing this evening. So with that, jumping on in here, and there we go. Awesome. So we actually haven't done a draft yet for Lorwyn Eclipsed, so I figured, you know what, we have a couple of tokens left. I think I have okay, cool, I have 2 draft tokens. So that should be enough, at least for this stream, even if I go completely 0 and 3. So join me today. This evening, we're going to be doing a little bit of Premier Draft Lorwyn Eclipsed and see how well we can do in a draft. I do want to remind everyone before we get started, however, I'm not usually a drafter, but in order for me to actually get better at this game, I will have to kind of sometimes do things that I'm not usually fond of. So that's also the reason why I'm motivating myself tonight to see what we can do draft-wise. Let's see if we can actually put together a deck out of something we could just cobble together with what we're playing. Tony Barnes, how are you? How are you doing, my fire friend? And thanks again for joining us tonight. Hopefully you're having a wonderful night wherever you're at. I'm doing well. Actually, my voice is still a little hoarse here and there. I did take some meds right now, so before we got started, I should be okay. Should be hopefully clearing my throat soon. But thanks again for asking. Appreciate that. All right, so we're just going to jump into it, right, everybody? We're going to just jump into the draft. Let's see what we get. All right. Oh, awesome. All right. Let's get this going. Again, not really a drafter per se in general, but I figured, you know what, let's do some. Yep, it is going. It is going. All right, looks like we're locked in for a draft, everybody. Okay, so let's see. We'll do it this way. Okay, so what do we want? And this is a Premier Draft, so everything we collect here we'll be able to keep. Oh, Catharsis. This is pretty good. This can definitely be a solid finisher for our deck, so I think that might be solid for us. Is there anything I want to look at? Let's go with the Catharsis. That'll be our pick. All right, so looking at the table right here, everyone's circling around. Here we are at, for those that are a little unfamiliar with draft, as a reminder, draft basically works where we do 3 packs. Each pack has, I think, 14, 15 cards. We each pick one and go in a circle. So that's how we're going to be doing it here. So we just picked our first round here, and then we're now going to go to our second one. King Not King. Hi, hello, my fire friend. Good evening. How are you doing tonight? Hope you're having a wonderful weekend wherever you're at, and thanks again for joining us tonight. You've just made it in time. We're going to get started here with our draft. Let's see. What do we pick? So we got Catharsis. Mutable Explorer is not too shabby either. That's actually a good card here. Can you sub? You sure can if you'd like to. I would appreciate it. No, of course, obligation to do so, but again, your call, my man. It's all up to you. Meanwhile, while you're doing that, let's see. Mutable Explorer or... I'm going to take the Mutable Explorer. Even if we end up going 0 wins and 3 losses, at least we get some cool cards on the way. What game? Good question. This is Magic the Gathering Arena. So this is based on the popular card game that's been around for over 30 years. We're right now just doing one format of the card game, which is, again, picking... It's what is called draft. So we're picking basically one card out of a pack of 14. And then once we finish one pack, we go the other direction. We pick again, one card each out of our pod of, you can see 8 people here. And then once we get all of our cards, then we try to put together a deck to see how well we can do with what we have picked. Let's see, we'll take Sting Slinger. Or actually, I will take that. I have no idea also what I'm doing with this. I'm just going to try to see if we can make work with whatever we have. Feisty Spikeling. Okay, this is cute. We can use that, actually. That'll help us out. Wow. Yes, wow indeed. Again, this is usually not my style of playing Magic, and it is definitely a style that does require a level of skill. So I can definitely say it's not my skill set, but in order for me to, again, get better at Magic, I will have to try to at least try to indulge in alternate ways to play the game. So that's the reason why I'm kind of trying to push myself to do more different types of ways of playing Magic. Ooh, gold medal mount. Okay, so this is going to be good for us. Nice little cute one drop there. Again, so we're going to see if we can just cobble together something that is playable, and hopefully we can get some wins. If we get some wins, and I'll show you guys again for those that are not too familiar with this style of format, well, the more wins we can get, the more gems we can get, which we can utilize later on for more resources, and maybe we can use those to maybe get a couple things from the store. So that's what we're trying to collect here. We have a lot of gold, but we're going to start saving gold now for the next set that's coming out next month. Until then, let's see. Gangly Stompling. Where's the main Outrider? Here's the Kithkin. Kithkin Soldier here. Maybe we go Kithkin. Let's do that. All right, we'll start putting together some Kithkin here. Catharsis will be a great finisher if we can get this to go. So I think we're going to probably go 3-color here. That probably will be our best option here. Got the Catharsis. We could do 2-color if we get enough good cards to cobble together. Ugh. Ew, that was not good. Okay, come on, meds. Please kick in, meds. I took some meds. Hopefully, again, I'll feel a little better. I'm mostly on the tail end of being sick, so hopefully we'll be over it soon. All right, in the meantime here, let's see, Wanderbrine Preacher. Looking, okay, so some more Kithkin. We want Kithkin right now. We're trying to put those together. So I have an idea for a game plan here that hopefully should work out the way I want. Okay, so we'll do that. So we're building around the finisher here, Catharsis. So this will be our main card we want to utilize here for a bunch of value. But if we can put together a couple other cards that kind of build around it, we should be able to put together at least a halfway decent deck. Okay, let's see. That Tree Folk's too strong. Rejoin has 3. Okay. Let's get the ransacking. Nice little combat trick there. Gives one of our creatures pump. +3/+2 is not too shabby. And a treasure token. Good for fixing. Let's see where we're at. So right now this is the first pack of cards. We're on pick number 9 of 14. So by the time we're done, we should have, 40... I'm trying to do the math here. Should be like 45, 42 cards. Not including, of course, the lands. Okay, nothing really we want here, but we have to pick something. So I guess we'll pick Revoke. And... okay, so at this point now, you can kind of see the timer at the bottom is going to start moving faster because now we need to kind of get this going quicker here. Rooftop Percher. Or appeal to... I think we'll get that. Appeal to Eridu. Eridu? I don't know. And this is an auto one because that's the final one in this pack. And that means now we flip over to here. Ooh, Elf Mommy. Although we've already played with Elf Mommy, so I think we can pass on her for now. We'll instead try to collect other cards that actually help us with our game plan. So let's see. What do we want? Okay, Crossroads Watcher. We're going to try to actually build something that is decent for us. Ooh, Marlane would be great, but we're not trying to focus on the big stuff right here now. We want to actually get stuff now that can help us get our wins. Chomping Changeling's not too bad. That should be fine. Let's see. Next. The picks now are going to start getting a little harder because we really want to make sure we can maintain what we have. Feisty Spikeling. Ooh, Kithbane, Aspirant, and Champion the Clawchan here. That's great. That's actually a pretty good one. That's what we want for the deck. Even though it's going to look like a giant pile right now, we will hopefully be able to sculpt together something decent that we can play soon. Hopefully. Trying to stick to our game plan here. So again, building around Catharsis here. So mostly we want to stick to ideally white and red cards. We might go into green depending on how our deck looks in a bit. That's mostly how we're going to try to make this work. I'm not sure if this is going to be the best strategy, but we're going to make this so work. Antonia, when are you going to stream again? Good question, by the way. So this coming week is going to be a bit of a tricky one. I'm going to see if I could try to at least get one stream in if Wednesday or Thursday. If we don't do it, I will apologize ahead of time, but we might end up pushing a stream out to maybe next Sunday. The reason being is Valentine's Day is coming up, and of course, Mrs. Inferno and I have to have our nice little romantic getaway together. So this week might be the only stream we're going to do this week, and then we're probably going to take a small break. I will put in some more YouTube videos throughout the week, so don't worry. They are coming. we will put out some other stuff. Okay. Thoughtwef Lieutenant. That's not too shabby. We can get that. Oh, Eclipse Kitten. That's not too shabby either, too. Let's get that. Alright. So it looks like we're still mostly going to stick to 3 colors. But I think we might try to see if we could trim it down in a bit. Okay, so yeah, we have some very interesting things here. Sizzling Changeling. Let's see. Burn Stoneback. What do we want here? I think we'll get the Burdened Stoneback. And what time, you say? Good question also there. I do apologize because usually I try to have a consistent schedule. It used to be we would try to do streams on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and we would try to do them around like between 11 to 3. So in that little block of 4 hours, we try to do at least a 2.5 hour stream. But unfortunately, the past couple weeks has been very tricky for me because every time I try to schedule something, something comes up and then I completely get thrown off. So I've been trying to see if we can try to maintain. Hopefully this week coming up, we should be a little bit more consistent, but we'll see what happens. Let's see. Riverguard Reflex, we'll get that. Start getting some pump here. That's not going to really help us here, so we'll get the Stalactite. Come on. Okay, that's perfect. We'll take that. All right, and that's our auto pick. All right, circling back over to our final pack, everybody. So this will be now our last remaining cards here. Let's see. We have plenty of 4-drops. I don't need more. And we'll get the Eclipse Realm. And we'll get that. Zacchaeus Rogers also joining us on the chat. Good evening, my fire friend. How are you doing tonight? Hopefully you're having a wonderful day or evening wherever you are at. Thanks again for joining us tonight. Can you make me a Mott's? What? Mott's? I'm confused. Am I missing something here? I'll take the time to help me answer that. Let's see here. What do we get? I guess. Got another Chomping Changeling. So more green. And then to answer your question, Tonya, I will usually try to announce it ahead of time, but there have been a couple of moments where we've been doing a little bit of last-minute streaming, so it's been a little bit clunky for me at times. But I'll try to make sure I can give at least everybody a heads up when I can. Okay, more spot removal. Come on. Give me a good hit. I want to see if I can try to at least get one good hit out of our deck here. So we're up to 29 cards. We're at the 3rd pick in pack 3. This is the final pack. And from here, that means we should get 12 more cards, and then we go start sculpting our deck to kind of figure out how we want to build it. So hopefully this should be all good here. But yeah, Zacharias, yeah, apologize. I'm not sure I follow you on a Mott. M-O-T. You might have to help me out there a little bit. Let's see. At the beginning, okay, put a counter on a creature. 2 damage. That sounds nice if we can do that consistently, but we probably can't, so we'll get this. Our Surly Farrier. And then from here, what do we want? Okay, we'll get that. Shapeshifting token. And Wary Farmer, that's not too bad. Get that. All right, we're moving a little faster here because now we're going to start getting our stuff together here. So we're almost done. Looks like we're going all changelings at this point. But they all count as Kithkin, so that does work for us. Okay, let's see. Sorcerer. I guess we'll get the Riverguard Reflex. Let's see. Get that Knight. Okay, almost done. We're moving along a little faster here, but we should be getting ready to game and play some matches here in just a little bit, everyone. So once we get that going, we'll see if we can try to explain to you how this is all going to be cobbled together. Okay. Get the Blight spell. Let's see. All 3 or 4 drops here. I guess we'll get that. Okay. We also want to make sure we are mindful of our curve here, because we want to make sure that we can play stuff that we actually can cast. I guess we'll get the Lasting Tower Fire. Okay, 2 more cards. Elder Auntie by default. And that's pretty much it, everyone. Oh, okay. That is it. Okay, so it only was 13. I forget that it's 13. Okay. So from here, now we start shaping our deck. So I think we'll cut... Let's see what happens if we cut the green cards. Can we get away with just that? So that puts us at 48. 47, 46. Okay. Okay. Invincible 916. Joining us in the chat here. Good evening, my fire friend. How you doing tonight? Hopefully having a wonderful night wherever you're at. Oh. You are just spamming your Invincing for Invincible. I mean, I know Invincible, but... Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Okay. I get what you're doing there. But if you're going to keep spamming like that, you're going to get booted out. You have been warned. Okay. Not sure why I always end up getting the interesting people in the chat. So give me a second here. Let's see. Hold on one second, everybody. Hold on one second. Okay. All right. So while I try to get this. Oh, yeah? Well, don't be that person. That's all I'm asking you. I know sometimes I get a spammer every once in a while, but please don't be that person. Just FYI. I'll be nice about it. But if you're going to keep going, yeah. That's all. Any case, so moving on back here. So, let's see. What do we want to change here? I think we can get rid of one of the River Guard reflexes. And then from here, we're going to see if we can try to trim this down a little bit. But I think we might be okay with this. I think we should be fine. Actually, 17 lands. Cut one of those. 44 cards. Can we trim down to one more card and make this work? Okay, down to 43. 42. Okay. Something changeling. Blight 1. Okay. 41. Okay, trim down to one more card. One more card, and we should be good to go here to actually play. So, idea for the deck, as you kind of see here, is mostly just us trying to pump ourselves up, go wide with some tokens here. We'll have Catharsis as our backup plan to kind of just blow away our opponents. But hopefully that should be enough here to get our victory. Okay, so here, 2.6. We actually have a kind of a heavier curve here. Put that in. You know what? I'm going to bend the rules. We're going to just go with a 42 card deck, everyone. Let's play this. Invincible, saying things from the actual Invincible comic. I am well aware of actually Invincible to some degree. So yes, I'm well aware of what you're talking about there. So, okay. I can see you're a fan. But are you a fan of the show or have you read the comics? Out of curiosity. I will indulge you for a moment while we get ready for our first game. You're bored? Well, I don't know what I should tell you. I mean, we're going to get started with gaming now. But I mean, if you want to take care of doing other things, I mean, hey, you do you, my man. I won't stop you. Even if you don't want to be here, you don't have to. But I still appreciate you being here just the same. Okay, so while my chat tries to find its footing, if you will, let's actually get started with the game here. So, let's see. What will our opponent play? We have a lot of white cards here. Okay. Opponent, what you got? It's your turn. You start first. Invincible, in all caps. I have read all the comics and all the show. Okay, okay. Is it your favorites? Virulent Emissary. All right, so they got an Elf Assassin to start us off with. Play Gold Metal Nomad. So our first is our Kithkin. Okay, opponents. 3 cards in hand. What do you play? Okay, nothing yet. Okay, play a Mountain. We will play Water Brine Preacher. No attacks yet. Yes, you say. Okay. Okay. Curious. You like to he or hia? Again, I'm not following you guys. All right. You met. Okay. Oh, okay. You may. Did you mistype? Okay, counters. No attacks yet. Okay. So once we start swinging here, we should be good to go. Play Timid Shield Bearer. Okay. We swing here. Gain some life. Opponent, what do you do? Okay, you let us take the damage. That's good. We're down to 17. We're at 22 now. Oh, you like to be here? Okay, okay. That's what you were trying to do, Antonia. Okay, well, thank you again for being here still. Again, I'm not trying to chase you off, but I do apologize if it sounds like we're a little on the boring side. Put a -1/-1 counter. All right. Okay. Opponent, anything else? Okay. Nothing yet. So let's see here. We'll remove a counter and pass here. So as long as we can keep the counters off, High Perfect Morcant, Elf Mommy shouldn't hurt us too much here. Adam and Eve are Adam Even, and this are 10-10 baddies. Fan of them, aren't you? Okay, okay, that's fair. Curtis, hello, my fire friend. Good evening. How are you doing tonight? Hopefully having a wonderful night wherever you're at. You're guessing you're playing draft? You guessed correctly, my fire friend. I usually don't play draft, but tonight I was like, you know what? I got a couple tokens left. Might as well just burn them up. If nothing else, I could try to teach myself to be a little bit better at drafting. I'm not the best, so it wouldn't hurt to learn a little bit. Mitzvah is saying some goofy stuff here. Okay. Ooh, here we go. Okay. Okay, Elf Mommy going bye-bye. So we lose our Giant, but that's a small price to pay to at least get rid of one card. Oh, Seer. Okay. This is even better. So we'll get rid of the Death Touch creature. That's gone. Okay, we swing here. Gain some life. Down to 14. Okay, we're making progress. Safe Right Cavalry. This creature can't be blocked by more than one creature. Okay. Okay, big swing. We're back down to 20. Let's see. Can we push through their big creatures? Okay, so from here, we Behold a Kithkin. Pay here. And then let's see. We can pump, but we can't get through these big elves. So, how do we do it? If they start swinging, we're going to take some really, really big chunks here of damage. And it's still going over the actual show itself, from what I see. Okay. Curtis, say, which Lorwyn Eclipsed tribe is your favorite? Good question. So, I am fond of Kithkin. I've actually had a newfound enjoyment of these creatures. I like what they do. However, usually my go-to for any kind of creature type is always goblins. Even if it's not Lorwyn goblins, I love goblins. Like, seriously, I play goblins in pretty much any format that can support them. So trust me, like, and I guess that's probably how I've been since the beginning. Like, I've had my many moments where, okay, let's see. Okay, there we go. Gain some life. All right. That's our way out. Down to 6. Okay, we'll leave one more counter on Bramble back here, and that should be our way to pushing through the final points of damage against our opponents. Okay, we're almost there. Ooh. Jeez, opponents. Okay. Opponent has one card left. We're out of cards. All right, and they kill off our big spell there. So now we're at an awkward standstill. Can we get around them? Go down to 11. All right. A land. That doesn't help us. Do we push through? I mean, if we swing, we lose one creature. They do 3. Okay. Ugh. This is not good. We need to push through the remaining points of damage, but let's give it one turn. I hope this is not gonna be the wrong choice. First time being here, Tanya. Well, appreciate you being here for the first time. Okay, no blocks yet. Down to 5. Come on, deck. Okay. That is technically a creature that can help us out. All right. And then we will... Okay, on Kithkin. Gain some life back. Okay. They are obviously going to block our big creature here. We can push through 3 points of damage. Just 3. Okay, down to 3. Is this enough? Big swing here. They swing here. Do they do it? They do. Down to 1. Oh my god, we still got lands. But that's okay. Our opponent does not know. So from here... Gain the light back. It doesn't matter because we still get 1 point of damage across. We then blight. Ding our opponent, and we get our first win in the draft. All right, not too bad. All right, we got the win. Nice. We got a long way to go to rank up, though. But hey, I'll take the win. I will take the win. So for sure, at worst, we will get at least, what is it, 100 gems and a pack? Okay, that's not too bad. Ideally, I would love to at least get to 3 wins. 3 wins at least gets us 1,000 gems. So at least this feels like it's worth it. All right, pretty good. Not too bad. All right, Invincible still talking about Invincible. All right, just again, as long as you behave yourself, that's fine. That's fine. Curtis, all hail goblins, yes. Unfortunately, when we were drafting, I was like, man, we're not getting any goblins. But I was like, hey, we can make Kithkin work on in Boros colors. A little clunky, but we also got the Catharsis, so that was the reason why I went with Boros for this. Let's see, what should you do? I mean, I don't want to tell you what you should do, Tanya. It's your call. You can do whatever you want. Okay, so game 2 here. Against an opponent that hilariously calls himself Rawl. That's cute, by the way. Okay, another death-touching Elf Assassin. Alright, that's fine, I guess. Not a big deal. Timid Shield Bearer. No swings yet. But we did get Brambleback Brute, which actually ended up being our key piece to get us our victory. Can he do it again, though? Opponent. Liz Alana Dignitary. Alright. So from here, we will name Kithkin. We'll play Reluctant Downguard. No attacks yet. So the idea here is with Brambleback Brute coming in, that'll soften up Reluctant Downguard. Or at least I should say it pumps it up. Okay, opponent getting some life back. Do they swing? Ugh, that was gross. Okay, we'll go down to 18. Sizzling Changeling, that's cute. That works for us. First we'll play the Brambleback Brute. We will remove a counter. Still no attacks yet. We need to get a little bit stronger here. Just a little bit more. Okay. So from here, the Changeling might be what we need. Formidable Speaker. Ooh. That's a good card. So looks like our opponent was able to completely draft into Elves. Must be nice, by the way. Elves are good in this. They are really good. Okay, opponent. Wildvine comes in. They gain more life. Opponent, do you swing? Nothing. Okay, that's good. We want to make sure we wait a bit here. Sizzling Changeling. All right. Downguard is now pumped up to max power. That's good. Okay, so from here... Still nothing yet. We're going to wait on these counters. I want to wait until we can actually get a little bit more value out of our game plan here. Okay, opponent is swinging. We'll block Virulent Emissary. Do you have... Okay, they do not. We just wanted that Death Toucher out of the way, finally. We exile a card. Okay, Stalactite Dagger is not bad. Although they are playing big creatures. Ugh. That's not good. But for now, Stalactite Dagger makes a token. And Furdock Core. No attacks. Still trying to see if we can get our game plan going here. Ideally, if we can get our Catharsis, that might be our key piece to victory here. But until then, what do we want to stop here? Lizalana. That is 10 damage. That's a lot. I guess we'll just block here. That's trample anyway, so it's going to do damage no matter what we do. Okay. Another creature dies, so we trade. Okay. Opponent gets to surveil. They chose not to. Alright, that's fine. Ooh, jeez. Ugh. Nice. We got our Catharsis, but is that enough, though, at this point? Because once they push those remaining two... Ugh. Alright, well, I guess we're going to have to go for it here. Catharsis. Full power. We could do a nice big swing here, but I know it's not going to be enough. Okay. Make our tokens. Everything gets big. I mean, we do a big swing here, which is kind of cute. But our opponent can untap their permanents, as you see here. Man, Formidable Speaker, good card. Very good card. So they managed to block our whole attack here. Honestly, I feel like it doesn't matter, because even if we didn't swing, we would have just lost by default. Still, decent damage, but we're going to lose here, so... And there it is. Alright. That was a shame. But they had big creatures, so we couldn't really stop that. It's okay, though. Not a big deal. Even if our draft does not last that long, we'll then do one more, see if we can try again. But that's our first loss, everybody. Alright. It's okay. Shaking it off. Let's try again. We're not giving up. We're going to see if we can get at least a couple more wins. Just a couple more. So while we're loading our next match, question for everybody. Have you all taken a chance to draft in Lorwyn Eclipsed yet? And if so, how have your drafts been? Have you played actually a draft on Arena? Or did you actually attend like a draft event like Friday Night Magic? Let me know, everybody. I would love to hear from you. I know it's been already a couple weeks since draft night already finished for Lorwyn. But hey, if you got a story to tell me, be sure to let me know. Okay. So loading up here. Trying to see what we can do. Okay. Invincible. Still saying invincible thing, SAC. Okay. Come on. Opponent, where are you at? There we go. Alright. Here we go. We got this. Let's see if we can get a win. Oh, wow. They've definitely been drafting a lot if they're at gold. Okay, well, hopefully we don't get completely screwed over here. We'll try. We're going to try. So we'll start with Plains. Gold Metal Nomad. Kithkin away. Okay. Things there. Okay. Play our Mountain. We'll play our... Let's see here. Play our Spicy Spiking. First point of damage. First attack. They're down to 19. Okay. Bird and Stoneback also. We will play our Bramble Brute. Swing here. It has first strike, so we can push through damage. That's good. Down to 17. Invincible. Hey, pal, Invincible is better than draft, let's be honest. Is it? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, to be fair, weren't you the one that came into this stream in the first place? I mean, if that's how you feel, I mean, why are you here? Besides, of course, being a little bit of a spammer. Okay. Well, we get a little feisty here with our viewer. We're going to do some searing. We'll take the stone back out. Alright. Swing, swing. Do some damage. Right, down to 15. Down to 13. Alright. Opponent, what you got? We are taking the edge here aggressively, so hopefully this works out for us. Curtis, good question, but I prefer buying more packs just for goblins, or better yet, farming for Lorwyn Eclipsed. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I have been trying to see how much I can save up, though, because I can't believe we're already, like, literally in, like, what? As of today. Today was, what, the 8th? 1, 2... We're like 3 weeks away from another set, and it's already Ninja Turtles. I feel like we have not had enough time to enjoy Lorwyn Eclipsed. But here we are. We're going to still see how much more we can enjoy the set. All right. In the meantime here. All right. We will do some fun stuff here. So we swing with everything. Okay. Big hit here. Their Skyscraper cannot block, so that's good. Okay, down to 8. Nice. Oh, we're so close to getting our win here. I think we can pull it off of here. Bigger and bester. Okay. Well, again, the burden of proof is on you there, Invincible. There's Invincible Game Pal. That's bigger than draft. I don't know about that. Magic the Gathering's been around for over 30 years. Even if you count the comic for Invincible, it's actually been around even longer than the Invincible comic. FYI. Cookie, good evening. How are you doing, my fire friend? Thanks again for joining us tonight, and hopefully you're having a wonderful night wherever you're at. All right, so you're in the middle of us drafting tonight, so... All right, we will make sure that cannot be used as a blocker. We'll have Keep Out as well. Let's see, so from here... I guess we can just do this now. And... Alright. Just trying to soften up our opponent here. Big swing. Opponent. This is lethal. You have to block. Immortal and duplicate better in the draft? I don't know about that. Okay. Blocking and blocking. Okay, that's cute. Opponent, is that it? You got 4 cards in hand. Surely you must have some kind of bounce effect? I don't know. Combat trick? Something's got to happen right here. Watch. Something has to happen. Swat away. All right, so... All right, so that bounces away. Down to 4. We're still at 18, though. We will... recast our gold medal nomad to make a token. So at least it keeps pressure on the board. Okay, so we're very close here. If our opponents... Oh, okay, and our opponents had enough. Yay! Nice. Okay, doing a cute little rake up here. Hey, we're at bronze tier 3. This obviously, this shows you I literally do not draft at all. Like, I literally have no ranking on this. But okay, we're getting there. Ugh. Sorry again for the coughs, everybody. Okay, so now we're currently at 2 wins, minimum, 250 gems, and 2 packs. See? I'm not doing too bad right now. At least this went better than our last draft. You love it? The screens. Curtis, TMNT said they could have that. I'm buying it. And the building guy jumping in as well. How you doing, my fire friend? Thanks again for joining us tonight. Hopefully you're having a wonderful night wherever you are at. Okay, so give me 1 second here, everybody. Sorry, I'm gonna get I just need to get a little bit of water off to the side here, and we'll get started with this right here in just a second. All right, hold on. Okay, I got what I need. Okay, we got the Catharsis, which is great. Brambleback Brutes, our down card here, and 2 white sources. We can get some red sources. We're going to be in shape here. So for now, Kinsbale, we will behold a Kithkin, our timid shield bearer. Nice. Okay. So there we go. You love the live stream? Well, that's good to hear. Even if you are not quite sure what the heck is going on with it, I still appreciate that. Play our planes. Timid shield bearer. Okay, we get a little bit of pump with our Spirant. Down to 17. So if we want to, we can Catharsis and evoke it to just make a bunch of tokens. Perfect world. I would love to have this as our big finisher here, but we'll see what we can do. We'll name Kithkin. Reluctant Downguard. Get a nice little bit of pump there. Push some damage through. They'll probably block our 2-2, as I figured. But that means we can push through damage there. 14. Dag Blaggett. Good evening, my friend. How you doing tonight? Hopefully having a wonderful night wherever you're at. And thanks again for joining us tonight. We're just in the middle of us for our draft. We actually haven't played Lorwyn draft yet, so I was like, you know what? I don't have a deck ready per se, so let's do some drafting instead. So instead, that's where we're at. Let's see here. Do we just do this now? I think we'll evoke. Pay with double. All right. Get that pump in. Get that pump in. There we go. We do lose the creature, but that's a small price to pay for a big swing. Invincible has cosplayers, games, series, comics, Varsons, and RCS, and just peak. I mean, again, I get what you're saying there, Invincible. You're defending it because that is your thing. That's fine. But you do know that Magic also has cosplayers. We actually have had our own set of digital games. I mean, literally, I'm playing a digital game right now. We actually have been built upon a TCG. And this TCG, mind you, we actually have in here other properties beyond what Magic is. I mean, there's Avatar cards. There are Final Fantasy cards. There's going to be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cards coming up in a month. So, yeah. I'm just saying. I tried to toot our own horn here, but we got quite a few things coming up here. No attacks yet, by the way. All right, so opponents. Meandering Guide. All right. When this creature attacks. Okay. Oh, there we go. We finally got our red source. Finally. Okay, so from here, let's see. We will Blight 1. And hold on. Oh, we can't put a -1/-1 counter on this? Wait. Oh, that's why. Well, that's a sneaky little aura here. All right, that's fine. Put on there. All right, so from here, opponents, do you have an answer? Okay, we do get to exile some stuff. So let's see. Until the end of our next turn, so we can play these cards. Okay, so we got quite a bit here of value. Let's see. No attacks, of course. We're going to wait it out. At this point, there's too much card games. I mean, I don't know. There's always room for more. You can never have too many card games, at least in my opinion. Okay, Reluctant Downguard again. So from here, we'll play our Elder Auntie. Not a Kithkin, but we can still use it, so might as well. And that does still pump up Kinsbale. Make some tokens. So we go wide. Still getting some value. Furdok Core. And this actually does count as a mana rock. So from here, swing. Kithkin. Do we do some damage? Oh, we do block. Okay. Nice. We got something out of the way there. Okay. Poto's got 3 cards. We are also at 3 cards. Alright, so what will we do here? We have... we do have some combat tricks. Okay. Opponent trying to do some shenanigans here. Okay, so they're going to use Eclipse Marrow to see if they can pull out a Plains, Island, or Merfolk. What do they get? What are you going to get, opponent? Okay, they got a Merfolk. That's a pretty good one, by the way. This one can actually pump up one of your other Merfolk. Okay, 1/3. But this has to tap in order to get the pump. 2 mana open. What else do you have, opponent? Evershriek Gift. Okay. Okay, doing some damage. Flying high above us. Okay, good. We got another mountain, so that does help us out a bit. Okay, so from here, Reluctant Downguard. And then we'll play Brambleback Brute. Remove the counter. And then... what else do we want to do here? Go with the big swing. Let's see if our opponent takes our bluff. Invincible still trying to do his best to defend Invincible against us. Y'all may have cosplayers too, but Invincible actually has entertaining scenes and episodes that shows. Okay. I get what you're saying. But I mean, bro, how long are you going to keep this up? It sounds like, again, if you want to poo-poo on us, that's fine. I honestly don't care. But I mean, like, then why are you here? That's the only thing I'm just trying to figure out. Okay, while you take the time to answer that, we'll pump up our shield bearer so that pump spell can now get rid of at least one key card that prevents them from pumping themselves up. Okay. So from here, I think we might be able to get the win coming up. We just got to do at least a couple more things. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. If we get one more land, we can actually do Timid Shield Bearer pumps twice. Okay. Opponent's got 2 cards and we are completely out of options. Did we run out of our hand? Yeah, trolls will be trolls. I mean, I'll let him stay. But if he starts spamming, he's going to get booted. He has been behaving himself, so I'm just going to let it slide for now. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do like Invincible. I am a fan of the series and the comic. But I don't know if he stumbled into the wrong chat or whatever. But okay. It's okay, my man. Invincible's more peaked than a cardboard card. I mean, you're entitled to that opinion. You be you. Okay, so here's how we're going to do this. We got to swing here. Final shot here. Their lifelinker is out. Can we push through the last points of damage here? We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 10 mana open. Is this going to be enough? They have 1 card themselves. So I don't know what it is. Could be a combat trick. Could be nothing. Okay. Opponent is... Okay. Alright. Go for broke. Double pump. Is this enough? Let's see. Oh my goodness. Yes! Wow. Oh my goodness. I didn't think we were going to get that win there. Okay, that deserves a yes. Did we have fun with that one? Yes, we did. I don't know if our opponent counted that correctly. I thought we were going to be down to like 1 on them. But okay. We got the win. We got the win. Nice. Nice indeed. Thanks again, Building Guy, for that. Okay. So we're currently now in our draft. Not too bad, right? We're currently at... We're at 3 wins. So at bare minimum, if we lose the next 2, we get 1,000 gems and 2 packs. Hey, that's pretty good. For a token, 1,000 already is pretty decent. Anything beyond this will be gravy. Let's give it a shot. Let's see if we can keep the good times rolling. I'm hoping we get some more wins. Even if we end up losing the next couple ones, I'll see if we can try to do at least 1 more draft before we are done tonight. Maybe we can pick a different creature type. But so far, our Kithkin Boros plan has been working, so I'm pretty happy about that. Okay. Oh, Invincible. Oh, we don't bring political stuff into this. Don't be that person. Come on. Come on. Okay. For now, we'll just ignore him. Moving back to the game. Okay, so opponent, what you got? Playing Selesnya, so that's fine. Alright. So let's see. What is our game plan here? Let's see. I think plains. Brambleback Brute for now. Opponent, do you have an answer? Nice. Okay, it does stick. Swing. Okay, down to 19. Midnight Tilling. Huh, okay. So they do mill some cards. They pull back a permanent. They pull back a land. They can get that Chomping Changeling. Even if they blow up our card here, which is annoying. It's not the horrible part about it. That's fine. We can get away with that. So they do bring it. Okay. But will they use it? Is it their turn to use it? Okay, they do. So they're going to blow up our dagger. Not a huge deal, though. We don't need it. Okay, so we will play our mountain. We'll play our burdened stoneback. Remove a counter. It cannot be a blocker, so get some damage in, down to 15. If we can get at least one more land, just one more land, Catharsis will be a bomb here. But we'll try to see if we can make it work. Ugh. Oh, sorry about that. MTG Hillbilly. Too bad I'm not a mod. I would have given him the boot. That gives me an idea for the later part. I mean, I do appreciate your support, MTG Hillbilly. So for that, maybe we might just give you that a little bit later on. We'll chat about that later. For now, though, we got our mountain. And we will get our little shapeshifter going. Get the Thaw's Whip. All right. Okay, big swing there. Down to 7. Can Catharsis close it out for us here? Opponent has been stumbling a little bit on mana, so that is good. I think we can get the win here. Okay. All right, so I think we can do this here. So we'll play our mountain. We will play Catharsis for full power. Oh, man, I love this card, by the way. This is perfect right now. We got it. We got it. Yes! Catharsis! Go wide, go big. What do you block, opponent? That's right. Go ahead, block. Block with whatever you want. It doesn't matter. We get the win. And that's another victory to us, everybody. Yeah. All right. Nice. And we're still ranking up. Hey, we might actually make silver tonight. Get us out of bronze and get a couple little bonuses at the end of the season. All right, we'll take it. We'll take those. Hey, not too shabby, right? So we're at 4 wins now. 1,400 gems and 3 packs. So at this point, for me, everything is just gravy. Oh, I think I need more water. So, ugh, that one kind of hurt. Okay. Reaching over the side here to grab a little jug of water that I have. Hopefully this should be good for me. Okay, note to self. I need to get myself a little bit more water to heal up this little throat of mine. Dang, what? No, you're no good at draft? Well, to be honest, I haven't done this good in draft in a while. And again, I'll be real with you. I'm not very good at draft. Draft is usually not my thing. But I realize, and I hate to say this, and I know some people are going to call me out on it. Actually, if you do want to get good at the game, it's important to at least learn to draft a little bit. So at least this way you kind of have a better feel for deck building. It's not, again, my focus for the channel, but I at least try to keep it fair. I try to play a variety of things. So, I mean, hey, we also had some extra tokens, so I figured, you know what? Let's get some drafts in. To be honest, though, the last time we ever went a perfect 7-0 with drafting, it was the Chaos Cube when it first came out. Wow, that was a while ago though. But that was the first time ever we actually managed to pull off a solid 7 wins. It's been a while since we've done that. Actually, for an actual draft, and this shows you how long it's been. The last time I got a good 7 victory draft, that was when Kaldheim came out. Oh god, it's been so long. Again, I don't play draft that much. But we try to play it when we can. At least when we can afford it. Okay, so nothing yet. Okay, so we got a nice little way of kind of pumping ourselves up here. Okay, they tap our creature down. Annoying, but not the worst. Okay, Spikeling gets some attacks in. Down to 18. Okay. Opponent, they surveil with Shore Lurker. They milled a card. That's cute. So, let's see here. We will play a Reluctant down guard. So this one will lose 1 counter. Okay. Still nothing yet. if our opponent runs out their hand, so be it. But ideally, I would like to at least get a little bit more value here. Okay, down to 15. Short lurker again. Okay. Tagline. Just a standard player. I mean, that's fair. I guess I would primarily keep myself as a pioneer / brawl player. But again, I try to do what I can to provide a variety of content. So I guess that's my way of thinking. Okay. I guess I'll name Kithkin. Burning Curiosity. We will blight 1. Put it back on the down card. 3 cards. Okay, we got the Seer. Down. Just trying to soften him up here. No attacks yet. So we have Catharsis ready to go for the next game. And this should be our big swing next turn. As long as our opponent doesn't have a counter spell, I think we got this. This will be a massive way of getting through big damage here. Ander's Guide. Okay, when this creature attacks, tap another untapped merfolk. Okay, huh. Interesting. We'll let that attack slide, by the way. Okay, so let's see. Well, I guess this is it. We came here for a reason. I built the whole deck around this single copy of Catharsis, so let's do it again. Can we make this work here and now? 1 mana open, opponent. I seriously doubt you have anything that could stop our Catharsis. And also that means we remove all the counters off of our down guards. Yes! Big swing here. I really should be playing these Elemental Incarnations now a lot. I keep forgetting they're so strong. They're so flexible too. Opponents. You have a big board to deal with now. What are you going to do? I mean, they can tap a creature down if they want to, but only 1. Okay, so they just have one of our things. Big swing still. And you now only have you only have 1 blocker. What do you do, opponent? Do you take it? You know you can't take the whole thing. It is lethal. Okay, so they do block with their Mischievous Sneaking. Sneakling. Sneaking. You get the idea. Big swing there. Down to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, wait. Oops. I realized they had enough on the backswing. Well, I never said I was good at math. But that's okay. It's okay, everyone. Not a huge deal. Not a huge deal. It's okay. So that one I realized I probably should have kept back 1 creature. Okay, so we're at 2 losses now. Still at 4 wins. So right now we have a record of 4-2. Not horrible. Definitely better than how I usually play. But I'll take it. I'll take it. As we're now at the halfway point of the stream, everyone, I do want to remind everyone, if you are a fan of the content we do, show some love and please like, follow, and subscribe wherever you watch the content so you don't miss out on any gameplay, booster pack openings, deck techs, and so much more. If you do enjoy things and you want to support us month to month, we do have a way where you can help us out here by paying a couple bucks extra a month. You get access to exclusive members-only content on YouTube or the Patreon itself, which also has some exclusive content of itself that doesn't always make it to the main channel. So check that stuff out if you would like to. Or, for free, you can just simply join our Discord and be part of our growing group of fiery friends. Any and all support you can provide for us helps keep this channel going. So all links, of course, will be located in the details below once we're done tonight. Thank you again to everyone who has been with us here in the chat and also has been watching our videos throughout time. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate all of y'all. Okay, until then, let's go ahead. Let's keep our game plan going here. Okay. All right, so opponents. Crystal Glutton. Okay, so they're playing Gobos. They got some goblins. Play our planes. Another weekend. They did. For Lorwyn Eclipsed, they did find a very interesting way to keep giants big, but at the same time balanced with the -1/-1 counter. So it's been kind of a nice way to find a way to make it work. Very interesting, by the way. Okay, Burning Curiosity, that's cute. Okay, Feisty Spikeling. We will remove a counter. Okay, can't block. So we can swing here. Actually, we'll swing them both. So if they have to block, so be it. Obviously, the 2/2 gets blocked here. Okay, so that means 3 points of damage get through. Down to 17. We make the first hit. Okay, opponents. 5 cards in hand. Ooh, they have removal. Okay. Annoying, but not the worst. Timid Shield Bearer. Okay. Looks like the opponent is also playing a Boros plan. It is a good plan, though. Okay. They swing. We will take the damage. We go to 18, so it's still anybody's game. Another mountain. Let's see here. We will play Burning Curiosity. We will play, and we'll add another counter here. Not a huge deal. We can always get rid of them. Okay, 3 cards. Play the Feisty Spiking. Spikling, I say. Wait, what? Why did I say spiking? You get the idea. No attacks yet. So with this Plains and a Reluctant Down Guard, we should have now enough so we can start getting counters off of the stone back. That is the game plan now. We'll start swinging once the Bramble back, and also we have some mana open. Okay, Hovel Hoarder. Giant Warrior. Opponent, do you swing? They do not. Okay. That's fair. So, Reluctant Down Guard. Okay, we will remove a counter. Trying to soften up everything and try to make it better. No attacks yet, though. Okay. Still got time. We will make this work. Opponent is looking at everything we got. Boulder Dash. Ugh, that was a good hit. Yikes. 2 cards in hand still, opponent. What else you got? Opponent is thinking. And thinking. Okay. They now make our Spikeling unblockable. Or they cannot block, I should say. I don't know why I said it that way. Okay. No blocks here. Take a big hit. Down to 11. Is this going to be the end of our run tonight? Or at least until we get to our next draft. Guess we'll find out here. Stalactite Dagger. Okay. Okay, removes the counter. Good. Elder Auntie. This also softens up our thing. Okay, now it's a 4/4, which is good. And we will now destroy their Brambleback Brute. Unless if they have an option for us. Okay, they're going to Blight, so they discard a card to draw a card. Okay. Threat down. Swing here. Can we do... Alright, good. 15. Down to 11. So it's still anybody's game. We're not dead. But we're closing in just as much as our opponent is. Can we do it? Can we do it? Okay, what else you got, opponent? Cinder Strike. Ugh. I forgot that was a card. That's the thing. Okay, opponents. Okay, so they do give it flying, so that's annoying. Do they Blight? Okay, okay. So they make 2 flyers. Down to 6. Not core. Okay. So from here, I guess we put this on our creature here. It's a 3/2. Ugh. This is not good. I want to try to push through damage, but I can't. Oh boy. Is this the end of our run? Is this going to be it? I mean, they can remove 1 counter from their card, but if they want to add more counters, they have to Blight 2. So what does our opponent do here? Okay. Oh, okay. Well, that's a cute little combo there. Okay, but they've already declared their attack, so they're swinging. Go down to 3. Tonya is back. Hello, my fire friend, and welcome back. Oh, there we go. We got the Catharsis. So, is this it? Did we get the win here? I mean, because next turn, we're dead no matter what. So we just gotta, we're literally going for broke here. Catharsis, off the top. Is this enough? I don't know. Still iffy. Big swing, though. Big swing. It's literally all or nothing right now. Okay. I think a block. Probably block the 3-3 and the 4-3. So that means that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. No, it's not enough. Oh, man. Card is saying I got to be more aggressive. Yeah, that's probably true. Sometimes I get a little wary because I always feel like I'm going to get hit with a combat trick and I end up just throwing away a creature for no reason. But okay. It's okay. Not a huge deal. Okay. Down to 3-2. And let's see. Dang, yeah, but there's nothing else we can do here. So our opponent gets us on the backswing, so we will lose. We couldn't even convert this, so that's a shame. So we take all 3 of our losses, everybody. It's okay, though. Not a huge worry. Not too sad about that. We did pretty decent for this run, so we'll make our claim. Nice. So we got our 3 packs, 1,400 gems. We have actually one more draft. So from here, let's actually do one more draft. We'll have enough time, at least I think for this stream tonight, to at least get one more in. So let's see if we can run it back one more time. Let's see if maybe we can pick a different creature type. I would love to us to see if we can get something more stronger, like elves or goblins. I think elves is probably the best creature type in draft, at least from what I've seen. Yeah, that's okay. You win some, you lose some. Hey, that was better than the last time. When we did Avatar draft, we were completely shreked. At least this time we went decently. We managed to get some gems. Last time I lost, I was like at 100 gems. That was pretty embarrassing. Okay. Still waiting on opponents. We're halfway there. Come on, everyone. Join the draft. Come on, come on, come on. I would like to get at least one more off tonight. This actually is going to be our last draft token, so we're going to have to build up a couple more for future drafts. Okay, nice. We're ready. We're ready. Logging in.
It's time to
Yeah, all right. Okay. Okay, so let's see. What can we build? Ooh, Bloom Tender. For each color among permanents we control, add 1 mana of that color. Okay. Do we try elves with our first pack here? Twin Flame Travelers also helps us with elementals. Elementals is also good too. Or maybe we should just go with elves. Elves I feel like is a safe bet. You really can't go wrong with elves. You know what? We're doing it. Let's do it. We're going with elves. Okay, so that's our first pick. 12 more to go. So we're going to try to see if we can lock in elves for this this draft. Hopefully it should be good. Okay. Waiting on our opponents. Waiting for them to pass it around the pack. You take one down, you pass it around. 12 more cards in the pack. Okay, let's see here. So we have another elf here, so we'll do that. Start building our elves up. I want to just grab all the elves we can. I know we can put something together even with elves. When you couple elves together, even on a budget, they still work really, really well together. Pretty broken if you ask me. Okay, so Moongrave Extractor. Whenever this creature attacks, you draw a card, lose a life. Okay, so this can help us with a little bit of card draw. That's cute. Bloom Tender helps us with adding more mana. For each color among permanents we control, add 1 mana of that color. So we can at least get minimum right now. We're going to go with Golgari 2 for this card. That's a pretty good price already, even at a just dual colored level. Okay. Next pack. Okay, great. Let's see here. Safe Right Cavalry. Ooh, the stream had a little bit of a hiccup there. Still got everybody, right? Okay. Ooh, stream is having a little bit of a struggle here, everybody. Hang in there. Hang in there. Okay. Come on, stream. Don't poop out on me now. Hang in there at least for a little bit longer. At least like another 45 minutes. Please? Okay, hopefully you guys are all still in there. Okay, so again, if the stream does end up dying out at any point, everybody, I still appreciate all of you who have been here with me tonight. But from what I'm seeing, the stream is now having a bit of a fluctuation. So the quality is probably going to get a little rough in some spots here. Hang in there, everybody. Just try to hang with me a little bit longer. Come on, stream. Don't do this to me now. Okay. So while I beg for the stream to try to stay stable, make our next pick. It doesn't look like we've dropped the stream, so that's good. So we're still in this. So just gotta hang in there a little bit longer. Okay. At very minimum, if we poop out or if I cannot make it, we'll try to save the rest of the stream maybe for a bonus video, but I really would like to see if we can finish off the stream tonight. Just at least one more draft. Just one more draft. That's all I'm asking. Speaking of drafting, our opponents are a little on the slow side. Not that I'm trying to be impatient. I just want to get this going ASAP. Ooh, Twilight Diviner. Okay, Elf Cleric. That's good. So definitely we can go in on making a decent elf deck. I think we could do that. If we can get Mommy, Elf Mommy, then we're for sure locked in to get some good stuff here. Okay, come on. Let's see if we can do this. Okay, everyone is doing their picks. Picking, picking, picking. What card are you picking? Picking, picking, picking. What card are you picking? Picking, picking, picking. Make your pick. Okay, cool. So from here, still want to try to stick to our plan. So we'll keep drafting and trying to sculpt our way around an elf deck. I don't know how long it's going to take. No matter how long it takes, we're going to see if we can try to pull it off here. Okay. Opponents. You got 2 packs here. Can't take too long to get what you need. Cookie, hi. What have you missed? Well, you missed that we ended up finally ending our first draft. So our first draft with Lorwyn, Cookie, we went 4 wins, but we ended up losing 3. Still, that's better than our Avatar draft, so at least I think we did decent there. So for now, we're going to do one more draft before we end the night. So let's see if we can hopefully get at least one more draft. This time around, I think we're going to try to draft elves. Elves are pretty tough. They're very versatile. Kind of broken at times, so I think this should be good. Fun! Yes, it is. Thank you. Okay. Question for everybody that is here for the Magic goodness. What do you think is going to happen tomorrow? There is a big announcement tomorrow for Commander players. Do we think we're going to see bans? Are we going to see unbans? Let me know in the comments below, everyone. I would love to hear from you. Okay. We will get our next... Okay. Opponent here is super slow. They're like behind by 5 packs? Come on, opponent. You got to speed up the process a little bit faster than that. Okay. We'll get out. Okay, that's some. Okay, now we're getting all of this stuff packed to us. Get our 3-drop there. Okay, now we're gonna have to move a little faster here. A little faster than I'd like to, but that's okay. Spot removal. You didn't know there was an announcement? There is. We'll see what happens tomorrow morning. Okay, neither of these work with our deck, but I guess we'll just pick the short lurker. Okay, we're almost done with this first round of the draft. Autoing there. Okay, so let's see. Now we go back up to the top again. Let's see. Nothing from this pack helps us out that much here, aside from Scarblade Scout, so we're going to take that. Okay. Oh, and I did forget to mention, We had a bit of a snafu. For those that are trying to wait for the replay on Instagram, the Instagram replay for yesterday's stream will be going up tonight. This one will probably go up tomorrow morning once we're done. Let's see here. Pitiless Fists. Okay, we can do this. We'll put this one down. Get that. Cookie, do you by any chance have any advice for me getting another skirt? Another skirt? I mean, that's a... I feel like I'm thrown off on that. I wouldn't know. I guess it's one of those things where if you want to, you can. Don't let me stop you from, you know, adjusting your fashion however you want. You do you, girl. You do you. Tonya, what time is the next live stream? Not sure, but I will try to make an announcement closer to that time when it comes. Good question on that, though. Let's see. We will play Liz Alana. Ooh, Virulent Emissary. That's good, too. That's good stuff. Shimmer Wild Growth. We could do Blight Rot, too. This helps us with ramping. Okay. Trying to get through this draft. Play as whatever we can. And once we're done, we'll be done for tonight, everyone. Forgot to mention, I probably should also work on the... I realized I didn't make a thumbnail for tonight. I was so last minute for this stream. Ooh, Springleaf Drum. That's not too bad either. Let's see. Do we have enough? Do we have enough of these Moonglove Extractors? We have like 3. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Don't worry. I'll be posting it on the YouTube channel, and I will post it to my socials for those that are curious about when the next live stream is. Again, tonight was a bit more of a last-minute deal. So that's why this one didn't have a proper announcement like my previous live streams. So again, sorry for anybody that was caught off guard if you were waiting for my next stream. But I still appreciate you guys showing up just the same. Okay. Okay, so we're halfway through our draft. Still waiting on the other players. Cycling around. I will say right now, Double Shrine Grab here is taking forever. I'm not complaining that he's being too slow. It's like he's trying to literally pick the most perfect of perfect cards. There's always at least, have you ever played like in a draft, there's always like one guy in the group of 8, guy or gal I should say. There's always that one person that's going to hold up the whole table because they need to hold off and double check to make sure they get the right cards. I try not to overthink a draft. I just like, you know what? That looks cool. I'm picking that. Maybe that makes me feel very smooth-brained, simple-minded, but hey, that's literally how I work. That's how I be. That's how I roll. Okay, so from here, let's see. Nothing that really helps us here. I guess we'll just get the green card, just because it's a green card. All right, our curve right now is not too shabby. It's a little high, but it's decent. Okay, opponents still working it. Okay. Still waiting on everyone else to do their thing. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're moving along here. Get the tome. Okay, where are we at here? Where's everyone at with their packs? Okay, we're going around still. Still going around. Taking a little bit longer than I thought. But that's okay, everybody. Okay. Get Unforgiving Aim again. If nothing else, that does make us tokens. So those do count as elves. Sort of. Okay. A little bit more. We're almost to pack 3. Okay. Almost there, everybody. Flash Magic joining us also today. Good evening, my friend. How are you doing tonight? Hopefully you're having a wonderful night wherever you're at. Okay, we'll get that. Flash Magic. What is your favorite clan to draft in Lorwyn? Good question, by the way. I don't really do drafting too much, but if I have to pick a creature type, I love goblins. That's always been my go-to. When in doubt, if goblins can be in a draft, I'm picking goblins. Having said that, we actually could not draft goblins this time around. We actually ended up finding cool picks from the other creature types. So, first time, for the first half of the stream, we actually drafted Kithkin with Giants, and we made a go wide deck that did pretty decent. We went 4-3. So, at least that was better than our previous draft. And this draft right now, we're going to do, it looks like we ended up with elves. So I was like, you know what? Let's do elves. Why not? Okay, emptiness. Or actually, hold on. Let's get, actually, well, there's quite a few here we could pick. Well, you know what? We'll pick here. Oh, Tonya, sorry for the... Wait, why are you apologizing? You don't have to apologize. You didn't do anything wrong. Oh, okay, we got a good rare here. So we'll get Lorwyn. Okay, so we got at least one legendary card. That's sweet. And then we'll start sculpting our deck in just a little bit. Once we're done there, we'll just play whatever we can until the remainder of the stream, everybody. Win or lose. Even if I end up going 0-3, hey, it is what it is. I'll take my L's. It's not a big deal. But don't worry, the next time we are on stream, I will have a new deck tech for us to talk about. Later this week, for those that are curious, we will have a deck tech that should be dropping Tuesday morning. And we will have, hopefully, a bonus deck tech just in time for Valentine's Day. Even if you don't celebrate the holiday, we'll have a fun deck for you. Okay, we will get our spot removal. Flash Magic. I'm golden. Thanks for asking. That's good to hear. If you don't mind asking, since you asked Flash Magic, what do you like to draft? Have you drafted for Lorwyn a bunch? And if so, what have you enjoyed about it? I will definitely say for me, I'm a sucker for any set that is focused on colors and creatures. So my favorite, last time we were able to play anything, I was a big fan of Bloomburrow. Oh man, I hope we go back to Bloomburrow again. I loved that because it was like, you know what, this feels like Ravnica, but with cute little woodland creatures. I enjoyed that set. I enjoyed the playing, by the way. It was really fun. Okay, let's see. We can get... Okay, that could be good spot removal. Tonya asking, what is my favorite color? Just in general? I love red and I love blue. When I was growing up as a kid, though, I was a big fan of green. I'm not sure where that changed in my life, but at some point I was like, you know what? I want to change it up. Okay. Oh, Bitter Bloomberry would be nice to just draft if you got that in a regular pack, but we don't need that right now. We need... Stalactite Dagger. And then let's see. Desentence. This could be spot removal or disruption, so I guess we'll take it. Flash Magic. I came back to Arena to play Lorwyn. I win more with elves, like the spiciness of Twin Flame Elementals. Oh, we definitely need to start building around elementals as soon as we can. I forget that that's going to be a thing we got to do. Got to make sure we make that work. Okay, more elves. We want all the elves. We've been doing pretty good at getting all the elves we want. Oh man, if we only got Elf Mommy. If we only got High Perfect Morcant, that actually would make this draft pretty much a lock for us. Let's see, Morcant's Eyes. Okay, Surveilling's not too shabby there. I think we'll get that. That should be solid. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Okay, we'll take another elf. We're almost done. Almost done. Okay. Alright, Forging Wickerman. So at this point, we're pretty much already done. One final pack. Or 2 packs, I think I should say. Okay, and when we're done here. Okay, we're good. We're good. Alright. That is it for this era. We're going to lock it in, and we'll just play whatever we can for the rest of the stream. So, first off, we'll cut, of course, all of the white cards that we kind of were forced to pick. And then we'll kind of sculpt here. Okay, so obviously we're doing elves. We're going to need as many elves as we can. We don't need Puga's Eye. That won't help us. This can help us with filtering, but we don't really need that because we're already a 2-color deck. I think we'll be okay. Okay. Shimmer Wild's Growth. More Morcant's Eyes can help us with filtering. Milling here. More Surveilling. Let's see. Bloom Tender. Spot Removal. Alright. Okay. Sentence for minusing. Okay, that can help us with more spot removal. That'll help us get a bigger elf at some point. Okay, we actually don't need the Kithkin. Let's see. Do we need actually... Dose of Donglo. I don't know if we actually need that. I think we should be okay with trimming it down. Okay, Dawnheart Eulogist. Perfect Imitation. Not sure if we need the hand disruption that much. Okay, we'll cut those two. 6 cards left. We'll trim one of those. Unforgiving Aim. I'm going to trim one of those. 4 cards left. Okay, it's pretty much going to be... Let's see. When this creature enters in mill 2. But they have lifelink. That's good too. There's Alana, Dignitary. The ramp is good. We'll cut the Midnight Tilling. Okay, Morkan Size could be a good finisher later on. Shimmer Wild's Growth. Let's see. We'll cut the Stalactite Dagger. 2 cards left. Twilight Diviner. This card enters. Surveil 2. Whenever one or more creatures you control enter, if they entered or were cast from a graveyard. Doesn't really help us that much, so we'll cut that. And then one more card to cut. We'll cut the Guilt Leaves Embrace. Okay. So let's see here. That means 12 there, 2.4. Okay. I think we're good. Let's make this work. Let's play. Win or lose. No matter what happens here, we're going to just keep going. All right, everyone. Wish me luck. Let's see if we can do this. We're going to lock in now.
It's time to...
Yeah. All right. Okay. Okay. We can do this. We can do this. We got this. We're going to be golden here. Okay. Keep this hand. So we have 1 health. Okay, great. We did get our green source. That's good. Play the swamp. Opponent. Island and swamp. Okay. Nice. We'll play Lorwyn already. Mills 4 cards. Oh, wow. That was all lands we milled, too. Okay, well, I guess we'll get back 1 to put on top. So, okay. At least we have all the lands we need. So that should be good. It's got swamps and islands. Does that have removal? Hand disruption? Milling? Show me what you got, opponent. Come on. Changeling Wayfinder. That's cute. Okay. So for here, Forest. Get that Wayfinder out of the way. Nice. We swing. Down to 18. Okay. So, a forest. Okay, so 3 color. Interesting. Safe, right? Cavalry. Big creature in the way. Not a huge deal for us. We can get rid of that. Let's see. How do we do this here? We'll get Dawnheart Eulogist. 1, 2, 3. Nothing valuable there, so that's okay. Okay, so we're going to have to wait it out here a bit. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, opponent's got 5 cards in hand. We got 4. Can we get them? Moon Shadow. We definitely need to build a deck around Moon Shadow at some point, so I forgot that that's a thing. Okay. They got spot removal. Ugh. Okay, do they get Lorwyn or Dawnheart Eulogist? What do you pick, opponents? Damn, those are rare. Okay. It is what it is. Take the damage. Ouch. Go down to 14. But we have Virulent Emissary now, so that's good. Play the Swamp. Moon Glove Extractor. Gain some life. Down to 15. So it's still anybody's game. Okay. Moon Shadow. Whenever one or more permanents are put into our graveyard from anywhere, they have removed counters. So this will get stronger if they start sacking stuff. Or other permanents start doing their thing. Let's see. Still loving the stream tone, yeah? I mean, I can tell with you spamming all those emotes. That's cute, by the way. Okay, let's see. Opponent, what you got? Opponent. Opponent. Come on. Come on. Lost blind. Okay. So then now tap it down. Do you swing? If you swing, Virulent Emissary can take out... Oh, they do swing. Okay. That's hilarious, by the way. And we'll let it go. Down to 14. They lose 2 cards, but that does trigger off Moon Shadow. So that is a little bit unfortunate, but that's okay. It is what it is. We swing. We'll draw a card, lose life. Opponent, do you block? Do they play my bluff? Ooh, they do. Okay, this is perfect. Dag Blanket. I'm still here, just sitting in the background. That's cool. You don't have to say anything, my friend. I appreciate you still being there. Okay, the Wither did work there, so we got them. But they are going to get a bigger creature soon, so we got to move quick here. Down to 9. Flash Magic. Milling also triggers Moon Shadow, so I'd love to play it with a deck that tech around it. Oh, that's right, too. We will do that at some point. We got to do that at least at one point. Hopefully we can get around to that eventually. Okay, so for here... How do we do this? I think... Swing here. Draw another card, lose life. Opponents. Do they block? They block. Moon Shadow gets stronger, which is not good for us. Okay, they managed to get some hits in there. Let's see. Pass here. We will slowly get also a bigger creature with Creekwright Safewood, because we do have some elves in the graveyard. So that's good. Ooh, 10 Sprigs. They got it. So now they got a token. Okay, but we're pretty much all both out of cards at this point. They draw a card, though. We will lose a life. Go down to 4. So is this it? Can we get them here? We will turn on our Findakor. Soften that up. Big swing here. Draw a card. We lose life. Down to 3. Okay, opponents. That's 1, 2. Wait. Oh, wait. I forgot. That's not enough. Ugh. I miscalculated again. Wow. I'm not paying attention right now. Okay, fine. Okay, I guess I gave away an opponent a free win there, so you can enjoy it, opponents. That was my mistake, everybody. I actually, for some reason, I don't know why I miscounted there. I don't know why I did that. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Not a big deal, everyone. It happens to the best of us. It's all good. All right, we'll take 1 L. We can still afford another loss before we completely end up ending it tonight, but let's see. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's load up another one. Depending on how long this takes, once we're done here, we'll do a quick little wrap up real quick. For those of you that stick around to the very end, I'll give you a nice little sneak peek as to what's to come for future stuff that we're working on. And of course, the shout outs to everyone that was in the chat today. So thank you one more time to everyone that has been here. We'll give you those, and then that'll be the end of the stream once we're done. However long this takes, everybody. Okay, so from here, pass here. Continue to see if we can build up our elf army. There are forests. Okay, Gangly Stompling. Alright, that's cute. We'll play our Findakor. So right now just kind of trying to get our ramp going. And we'll start doing our thing in just a bit. Okay, opponents. Safe Red Cavalry. Very powerful card. Definitely been an all-star. Okay, we'll do some milling. Okay, and then Liz Alana Informant. More surveillance, but we'll wait on that. Okay, let's see. Can we make this work? Okay, we'll take the hit. We have lifelink on this, so that's kind of what we're kind of going to hedge our bets against. Changeling Wayfinder, okay. Okay. Opponents. Okay, Shimmer Wild's Growth. We will Blight. Actually, hold on. Pay 3. That's gone. Phew. Okay, that's good. Do we swing? I guess we'll swing. MTG, you don't have to give me a shout out. Aw, you sure about that? I always try to at least show a little bit of appreciation for everyone that was in here, but okay. I'll respect your wishes, my man. No big deal. Tend the Sprigs, so they don't get a Tree Folk off of this. That's fine. Oh, wait, they do. I forgot. Okay, we're at 10. We'll get our own Creekwood Safe Rights. We will enchant a land on some black. No attacks nat. Move counter. All right. Getting a little bigger. Getting a little bigger there. That's cool. All right, opponent. What else you got? 5 cards in hand. Can we do this? Blighted Blackthorn. Okay, they can blight if they want to. They do. Okay, so it's a 1/5 now. Another land. Opponent, do you swing? Nope. I guess we'll make an elf for now. Okay. Alright, and then now we're a little bit on the stumbly side now. But we'll wait it out a bit. We are slowly getting a stronger creature as time goes on. Our Furdog Core here can be converted to a 4/4 creature. So we do have ways of protecting ourselves. Reaping Willow. Have a way of bringing something back like that. Okay, nothing yet. Another forest. We're going to see if we can try to force through some damage here. I probably should be a little bit more aggro if I really want to get stuff going. Wait. Oh, I realize that doesn't actually do anything. Never mind. I realize I really should be paying attention more to what's on the field. Oh, hold on one second. Oh, there's a call coming. A call right now? Okay, hold on. We're going to pause for a second here. Okay, sorry for that interruption, everyone. Wait, where were we? Wait, what just happened? What happened? Oh no, we got blown away here? Oh, you walk away from the computer for 2 seconds and your opponent just overruns you. Okay, wait. Now I got someone else at my door. Hold on, I'm getting interruptions here. Hold on. My opponent's gonna do their thing. Hold for 1 second again. Okay, where was I? Okay, sorry. Amazon package delivery driver, everyone. Okay, let's see, where are we at here? I guess we block here. I guess we're just gonna try to block what we can. Okay. I don't think we're gonna survive this, everybody. We're out of options again. Oh, jeez. What did our opponent play that completely blew us away here? Lordal Caltraz, how do you play Magic? Very easily. Well, actually, it is a little complicated, but I'm glad you asked. We do have a couple of ways I can teach you. Maybe not on this stream, but there are some things I can help you out with if you're really curious about the game. But thanks again for joining us today. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend wherever you're at. Flash Magic, by following the rules. Well, I mean, that's true. You're not wrong about that. Tony asking, when is the live stream going to end? Well, whether we win or lose here in our final draft. At this point, we're probably looking at another loss here. And at that point, if we lose again, that's pretty much going to be it for tonight. Curtis, dang, big boy is a miracle worker. Yeah, we got blown away here so hard. Like, ugh. Oh, dear. I walk away from the computer to address something, and then we get hit down to 7. Okay. I mean, we could turn on our artifact, but that's not enough. Our opponent still has a huge amount of cards. They blew us away here completely, so... And they have a trampler, too, so no matter what we do, we're dead. But I'll see if I could try. Safe rights. Was that what helped them out? They got a big old pump earlier. Okay. Block the 4-2. Block the 4-2. 4-4. Block the 3-1. Okay. Yeah, we're dead. We tried. We really did try. Opponent, do you have anything else? Seriously, how did our opponent do this? I walked away from the computer. I came back after I finished a call I just had to take. And the next thing I'm like, no. We're gonna take another L. Okay. Oh, come on, opponent. That was not necessary. All right. Okay, we'll take the L. Dang. That we got blown out there hard.
That's rough, buddy.
Yeah, that was rough. Okay. Well, we're now at 2 losses already. Wow. Wow. I really didn't think we were going to get blown away that way. Wow, 2 losses. We haven't won another one this one. So this might be it right here, everybody. Final game, win or lose, possibly here. Can we survive? We'll try. We're going to try. Okay, Aurora Giant and the Changeling hybrids. Okay. Yeah. Opponent managed to get just the right cards to stomp us out there. But okay, let's see. Will this be the final one, or will we be able to survive to live on at least one more game? Let's see here. Let's try. We're not giving up. We're going to give it our all. In Forest. All right, opponent. Show me what you got. Show me what you got. Okay, opponents. Planes. Okay, so they got Kithkin. That's cute. Play our Scarblade Scout. Do some milling. Opponents. What else you got? Anything else? Don't take too long. Forest, okay. Alright, opponents. Oh, no. So they are definitely in on Kithkin. We will play here. Moonglove